In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, BWatts on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, BWatts tells the stories under the bright light.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a good day. It's Tuesday morning in the month of July. Hey, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. The only thing I ask that you do is hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. It's important that you hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way through Cash App, Super Chat, and simply just by joining the membership, anything that you do will be highly appreciated. And I thank each and one of you who already have in the past done that. I really do. Look at here. Got a good show for you this morning. We're only going to be here for about 1 hour, less than an hour right now. But I want to thank each and one of you for tuning in this morning and rocking with me. Do me a favor once again. Share this video to anybody. It don't matter. It can be on your Facebook page. It could be on your Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, any part of your social media family. Share the video, or you could just text it or email it to somebody. All right? All right. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with BWatts on this Tuesday morning. But before we get into the show, I got to say hello to everybody that's in the comment section, that's in the chat. That's the way we rock over here. We try to acknowledge y'all because you don't have to be here nor participate in the comment section. DJ H is in the building. Tim Isaac is in the building. What's going on? My dog is in the building, rocking with me since day one. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Mr. Kenneth Wilson. Appreciate everything you do. Operation is a must. Hit that like button as you come in the chat. Thank you. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. My sis is in the building. She keep me straight on a narrow way. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams. Beautiful spirit. Beautiful spirit. Yeah. Miss Carolyn Shepard. Thank you for everything that you do for Sports Talk with BWatts. BD. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for Sports Talk with BWatts. Roger Johnson. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining the broadcast early this morning. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Roscoe Riggins. I like to hear about this new prime. Okay. I think that's what you call. He do that. I don't get it at that. Prentice, what's going on, Prentice? What's going on, Premier? How you feel? How you feel? Miss Val C is in the building. Miss Val, thank you for everything that you do for Sports Talk with BWatts. R. Crawley is in the building. Thank you for getting up and rising with me, brother. Y'all hit that like button. I need 200 likes this morning. 200 likes. As you come in, 200 likes. 200 likes, y'all don't mind. Michael Lockhart is in the building. Thank you, sir. Skull 13 is in the building. What's going on, Skull? Harry Burns, what's going on? That's right. And ATL, the ATL always represent, always. Georgia, that's what we do. Georgia. Yeah, that's Georgia. What's going on, Salon? How you doing, sir? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. I appreciate you. Reverend Nelson in the building. Yep, yeah. Appreciate you, Rev. Miss Beatty, Chestnut. What's going on? How you doing this morning? God bless you. All right, let's get into this thing. Let's get into this thing. Let's get into it. Once again, hit that like button. Hit the like button. I need 200 likes. I need 200 likes. That's all. I just need 200 likes. All right, look here. Training camp. They report Friday. Shedeur. The rookies. They report this Friday. This Friday, family. It's getting here. That's when the real football competition arrives. Now, the veterans don't report till the 22nd. We get that. But hey, that following week, the real competition come to life. Them shoulder pads come up. See, the knock was that the numbers that Shedeur was putting up during rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp, that didn't count because his numbers too good. He outshining Joe Flacco. He outshining Kenny Pickett. He outshining Dylan Gabriel. Roll over bench. He outshining them. So they letting me know that don't count. I didn't put up no argument with that. You know, they said that ain't real football. They want to see can Shedeur do that with them pads on, with that defense rushing at them. Now, I ain't got no problem with that. I want to see it too. Yeah, I want to see it too. So I didn't put up no fight, no argument with that, and I accept them and I understand them where they coming from. But they also got to understand where I'm coming from, where I look at it. Shedeur Sanders was picked in the fifth round, whether it was collusion or the fear of Coach Prime being a head coach of his son, Andrew Bowles. That's just the facts. Both of them together. So Shedeur went in the fifth round as a 144 pick. He must make every rep count. Can you imagine if Shedeur went through rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp and put up the numbers that those other quarterbacks did? Oh man, they would have had a parade. Oh, I told you he wasn't ready. All I told you was a fifth round. All I told you he was just riding the coattail of his last name and his father. That's the narrative that we would have heard. But since he went out there and performed like a first round draft pick, like we said he was, they had to use another tactic. They had to use another tactic. What? It wasn't training camp. That's what they were saying. Well, training camp is upon us. And we finna see who's the best quarterback for this team right now. Who's the quarterback to give this team the best chance to win? That's what the head coach need to be looking for. That's what the organization need to be looking for. Who, which quarterback give us the best chance to win and moving forward for the future? And that's where I draw the line in this quarterback room. That's where I draw the line when it comes to Joe Flacco. That's where I draw the line when it comes to Kenny Pickett because you drafted two quarterbacks in the same draft. You drafted Dylan Gabriel, and you did him a disservice by drafting Shedeur Sanders 2 rounds later. So that telling me somebody in the organization that decided to pull the trigger on Shedeur Sanders really wasn't confident in the quarterback room that you had already established with Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Joe Flacco. That's unheard of in the NFL draft. So going forward, Carmen's sister, going forward in this training camp, there are some things that I'm gonna be paying closely attention to. Now, there are some things coming up in training camp that I'm gonna be looking closely at when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, yeah. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm just being straight with you. I'm gonna be looking at it's five things. Five. It's five things during training camp and inner squad scrimmages and the preseason game that I will be looking closely to see if Shedeur can do these things better than Joe Flacco. I want to see during training camp five things that Shedeur Sanders can do better than Kenny Pickett. There are five things during training camp, inner squad practice, and preseason game that I want to see that Shedeur Sanders does better than Dylan Gabriel. Number one, the number one thing that I'm gonna be paying closely attention to, Andrew Bolden, rolling with Ben, Reverend Nelson, Carmen Sister, Kimberly Nash with him, Tim Isaac, Kenneth Wilson. That's five things. And the first thing I'm gonna be watching when Shedeur get his opportunity is his decision making with that football. Yeah, decision making with the football. That's the first thing I want to see. Can Shedeur Sanders do better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel? Decision with that football. When you start training camp, inner squad practice, and the preseason game, your decision making as a quarterback is going to be crucial. It's going to be imperative. It's going to be important. What you do when that heat get down on you, when that pass rush come to you, your decision making will determine how long you stay out there and how long you'll end up playing in the NFL. If Shedeur can make good decisions like he have at Jackson State and Colorado and doing these OTAs and mandatory minicamp, if he continue to make great decisions with that football, that's one step away from being QB1 for the Cleveland Browns. And I'm sure the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, he's going to be watching too. I have no doubt about it. Now, number two, that I'm going to be watching closely about Shedeur Sanders in training camp, there it is right there. Accuracy under pressure. When that defense is pressing you, when that defense is trying to send you to the medical tent, what will your completion rating be then in training camp? You see, we can't say no more that they just had on short pants. We can't say anything like they're not trying to hit you. Well, in training camp and in scrimmages and in the preseason, the defense coming at you. What would Shedeur Sanders' accuracy be like under pressure? Would it be better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, or Dylan Gabriel? That's one of the two things that I'm going to be looking for before I can crown you QB1. If Shedeur Sanders go out there and put on performance, showing me that he can make good decisions with the football, accuracy under pressure, better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. Oh yeah, we on our way because we don't crossed off two things of the 5 things that BWatts gonna be looking for. And so far, Shedeur have shown us that he can do that. Oh, all right, it's early in the morning. I need y'all to rock with me. Rock with me, rock with me. I got 90 people. I'm trying to get 200 likes. Only reason I can get 200 likes if you put me in the algorithm. Put me in the algorithm. When they wake up, they going to come on. Hit the like button, hit the like button. If Shedeur Sanders can show me doing training camp, Reverend Nels, if he can show me doing training camp, Mac, if he can show me doing training camp, his decision making with the football is perfect. His accuracy under pressure, we in the business. We will be in the building. You can't deny that. No, 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 no. You're not gonna be able to deny in training camp. Yeah, you can submit it during OTAs because quote unquote people saying that ain't the real thing. And I ain't hard with that. You can dismiss that in rookie mini camp. Oh man, the vets won that. If Shedeur Sanders is accurate under pressure, when that defense coming at him and when them shoulder pads on, oh, we 1 step forward. We doing the 2 step, baby. We on our way. Because if he shows us that he's better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel doing that, we on our way. Well, what's the third thing, B. Watts? It's 5 on them. I'm gonna be looking for to see if Shedeur Sanders is better than the rest of the players, quarterback in that room. The third thing I'm gonna be looking for, the leadership part. Very important. Very, very important. Leadership. If Shedeur Sanders can show me he has leadership in the huddle, in that huddle, man, that gonna carry weight. Not only with the coaching staff, it gonna carry weight with the rest of the players. Oh yeah, if he can show that leadership inside that huddle, if he can show his teammates and he can galvanize them and get them in the right place when he comes to the line of scrimmage, oh yeah, it's the leadership part that majority of the players is gonna be looking for. We already know he know how to put in that work. We already know that he's gonna be the first in the building and last in the building. We already know because the head coach already done said it. He the first in and the last one out. But now can he show it in the huddle? Can he show it in the huddle? That's what I'm gonna be looking for. MFD. Yes, Shedeur is going to even better. He is on the mission. Yeah, he's on the mission. You're right. But I just want to see the leadership part when training camp starts. I want to see the leadership part when uh inter squad practice start. I want to see the leadership part in the preseason game with Shedeur Sanders because that's when they get real. Them shoulder pads on. It's the leadership. Them the top 3 things I want to see right now. Decision making with the football, accuracy under pressure, leadership when he in the huddle and his teammate is listening and carrying out the play that he done called. Those are the qualities that I want to see in Shedeur Sanders. Those are the top 3 of the 5 things that I'll be looking at in training camp. Kim Nash Williams said another thing we already know, born leader. Yeah, he's a born leader. But I want to see it. Can he do it in the NFL? Now, coming to that 4th thing that I want to see. Can he throw a wide receiver open in a tight one when a pass rush is on? This the NFL. This the big boy league. This the big boy league. Can he throw a wide receiver open in tight ones? I spelled tight wrong. Yeah, I got an R on the end. Should have been a E. But that's what I want to see. I just want to see it, fam. I got to see it in the NFL level. Can he throw a wide receiver open in a tight one? Can he throw a wide receiver open in a tight one when that pass rush comes? You see, I know he can throw the deep ball. I know Shedeur Sanders can throw the deep ball. I know that. Can he throw a 10-yard to 15-yard pass when that defense is coming downhill? Can he throw it in a tight one and throw the wide receiver open on a consistent basis? That's what I want to see. I done seen him do it at Jackson State. I done seen him do it at Colorado. Now I want to see him do it in Cleveland in training camp against another NFL team. Those are the 4 to 5 things that I'm gonna be looking for at Shedeur Sanders to see if he can do it better than Joe Flacco, to see if he can do it better than Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel. If Shedeur Sanders can do all 4 of those things, ain't but one more thing to do as a quarterback in the NFL. He don't prove to me he can throw a wide receiver open in a tight one. He done showed me he got the command of the huddle by showing leadership. He'll be done showing me he accuracy with that football under pressure. He also will be have shown me that he made good decisions with that football by not turning it over. He didn't turn it over at Jackson State. He didn't turn it over at Colorado, and he haven't turned it over so far since he been in Cleveland. What's up, Michael Smith? Them the things that I'm gonna be looking for when it comes down to making a decision for the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. Making right decision, accuracy, leadership, and throwing a wide receiver open in a tight one. Well, the last thing. The last thing, but don't take it as the least thing. It's important. I want to see Shedeur adjustment to the NFL speed of the game. It's different from college. It's different from Colorado. It's different from Jackson State University. The speed of the game will make you or break you in the NFL, especially at that quarterback position. Zipper Jones came to go. What's going on? Listen, the speed of the game, the speed will make you or break you in the NFL. The defensive line, the linebackers, and those cornerbacks on the defensive side, they just are fast as you as a quarterback, a wide receiver, and a running back. You got defensive line at 320, 350 pounds that can run a 4.5 or 4.6 in a 40. Can Shedeur adjust to the NFL speed of the game? That's what I'm gonna be looking for, Kane to go. That's what I'm gonna be looking for, Matt. That's what I'm gonna be looking for, Roger Johnson. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. The speed. The knock on Shedeur coming into the draft, he held the ball too long at Colorado. That's what I'm gonna be looking for when the scrimmage game starts, when the preseason starts, and when training camp starts. Can he look down that barrel and adjust to the speed of the game and deliver that ball in a tight one to a wide receiver with accuracy? That sums it all up. I'm gonna be looking for it. And if Shedeur can go out and do those 5 things better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel, Kevin Stefanski got to play the best quarterback that give him a chance to win. If they can do all 5 of them. If Shedeur go prove to me that he can make those adjustments in the heat of the moment, which I know he can, and he don't show me he can. If he can do that, Shedeur, without a doubt, will be QB1. It's going to be up to Kevin Stefanski to say when. It's going to be up to Kevin Stefanski to say when Shedeur is ready, and especially if he know that playbook from the front page to the back page. If he shows that, that let me know he's prepared, he's mentally strong, and physically strong, and he know that playbook, and he can go out there and help your team win. Because he's the only quarterback in the room that get a fan base hope. And I'm sure if you ask those teammates, they looking at you do it. He's our quarterback. He's the one that give us the best chance to win. Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback that will give us a best chance to win. The veteran players want to win. You can't fool a veteran player. You can't fool none of them. They inside the locker room. They are seeing what we see. They are seeing what the coaching staff see. They are looking at everything from top to bottom when it comes to your decision making. They watching Joe Flacco, they watching Kenny Pickett, they watching Dylan Gabriel, and they watching Shedeur Sanders. You can't fool your teammates when you're coming down to making your decision about the quarterback who give us the best chance to win. You can't fool them. That's what I'm gonna be looking for from the head coach and the Cleveland Brown organization. I understand Joe Flacco was there 2 years ago. He played in 5 games. He won 4 out of the 5. I get that. It's 2 years later now. Shedeur Sanders wasn't on that team. He just wasn't. So if he go out there and he out there looking better than any other quarterback that you got out there, you got to roll with Shedeur Sanders. You can't knock him. You can't use no more excuses. Your excuses done ran out. The excuses done ran out. The excuses done ran out. Especially if you know that playbook. Everything, those 5 topics that I just named, that I just named, them 5 topics that I just named that I'm gonna be looking for, Shador already done showed me he can do that. The only thing I need to know is he know the playbook. Do he know where to go with that ball? That's it. Whatever Shador's Kevin Stefanski play he called and relay it to Shador, if Shador can get in that huddle and call that play and get out of huddle in a timely manner, man, it's time to ride. It's time to ride. It's just time to ride. The players have a keen eye and they see everything. Everything. They looking at everything. They looking, especially them veteran players. They want to win. They want to win. They gonna be looking to see who get them reps. They gonna be looking to see who playing with the first team. They gonna be looking to see who playing against the first team defense. The players gonna be looking. Those players will be looking. R. Crawley says Shador will meet all those 5 things. He is NFL ready. I believe. Max said I'm older than Flacco and my mobile. Hey, I'm telling you, exactly, exactly, man, exactly, man. Zipper Jones said I saw the clip on this show of him studying. That's facts. Like I say, time's gonna tell. Time gonna tell. It start Friday when training camp start. Yeah, Kevin Stefanski, he can't fool the players, y'all. He just can't. He ain't gonna be able to fool the fan base. He's not gonna be able to fool the other coaches on the team. He must make the right decision who give this team a chance to win. He just gonna have to. And also, when you look at Shador and his quarterback room, which quarterback can deal with the pressure of this situation the best? Which quarterback in this room that can deal with the pressure that comes with being a quarterback with the Cleveland Browns? Which quarterback? Can it be Joe Flacco at 40 years old? Can he still deal with the pressure that comes with being a QB in the NFL? Can Kenny Pickett do it? This is 4th team or 3rd team in 4 years. Can he deal with the pressure? Which quarterback? Zipper Jones. Zipper Jones at 12. Calvin Shepard says to do it. Which quarterback that can deal with this pressure? I mean, it's gonna be some pressure. The best. Who can deal with the pressure the best in this quarterback room for this upcoming season? They first 5 games is top. They man, they they top of the league. Who can deal with the pressure that come with the job? OFB, what's going on? Roger Johnson said, time of the essence. Why wait? The future is now. Start Shador as QB1 and move forward into the future. 100%. Let's go with it. Let's go. Yeah. FD said Shedeur 12. Reverend Neville said 12 because look, Dwayne can't deal with it. Hey, yeah, well, y'all here, man. JA, what's going on? But like I say, which quarterback can deal with that pressure the best? That's another thing to look at. All right. Which quarterback gets the ball out of his hand faster than any other? That's another thing that we're gonna have to look at. Which quarterback can get that ball out of his hand the quickest? Decision making, knowing the playbook, playing for birdies that these practices will be open and everybody will see you do a show. Yep, you're right. You're right. So I'm just looking at them some things you're gonna have to look at. Which quarterback can get that ball out of his hands the quickest? The quickest. That comes to the decision making. Which quarterback will go through their progression the quickest? Which quarterback gonna go through their progression the quickest? That's NFL ready at that quarterback position. Which quarterback can deal with the bumps and the bruises during training camp, preseason, and those scrimmages? There's gonna be some ups and some downs that come along with it. Which quarterback can deal with the bumps and bruises that come along with being QB1 during training camp, during preseason game, during the scrimmage? Which quarterback can deal with that during training camp? Which quarterback give the fan base hope? Which quarterback give his teammate hope? Hope. That's what it started with. Miami, what's going on? John Snyder, what's going on? I'm just trying to tell you, there's a lot of things that Kevin Stefanski should be looking at. There's a lot of things that go into this decision making. But when it comes down to it, making that decision, which quarterback give you the best chance of winning? That's the key. When you look at Joe Flacco, he's a veteran. To me, he don't had his chance. When you look at Kenny Pickett, he don't had his moments. I want to see this quarterback competition come down to Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel, the young guy. That's why you drafted him. Let's see which one of those quarterbacks that can stand in the fire and deliver out the gate. Ain't no wait. We ain't waiting no fifth game. We ain't waiting no eighth game. We don't want to wait to no 10th game or next year. We want to see starting game one. Game one. Game one. I think the Browns gonna go with the good old boy system, their tradition dealing with, and we're gonna see. Max said, "Be what? Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see." Virgil said, "Be what? What do you think about all of this trade talk?" I haven't heard anybody talk about trade talk. I don't get in that internet stuff because some of that stuff ain't true. It's the off season. People got to make up stuff. So I haven't heard anything about no trade rumors. The Cleveland Browns would be the foolish organization if they trade Shedeur Sanders. If an NFL team really wanted Shedeur Sanders, they shouldn't have to trade for him. They should have went on and picked him. They had five rounds to do it. That's why I don't get into that because I don't think no truth to it. That's just me. I'm built different. So that's just me on that. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I'm with you, Calvin Shepard. Game one. Shedeur. Ain't about waiting on 5 games. Or waiting for them. Well, you scared of competition? Yeah. Football is about competition. Why you gotta wait to 5 games? What's gonna be different in 5 games than now? I'm just saying. Why we gotta wait to 5 or 6 or 8 games? What's gonna be the difference? No, you need to be getting ready now. Yeah. You want Joe, you want Joe Burrows now or you want him later? You playing twice in the division. You want Jackson now, or you want to wait later? What's the purpose of waiting? Ain't no need to wait. Waiting for what? Nah, we want that smoke right now. Cause we gonna bring more smoke than you're going to get. Shedeur ready. He built for this. He already done told you in a tweet 2 days ago at midnight. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm coming in. I'm ready to wreck this thing. I'm just saying. He ready. He ready. Shedeur Sanders is ready to be QB1. That's just my opinion. He built for the moment. He built for this moment. See, the Cleveland Browns, like I said last week, have found a diamond in the rough. The only thing I want to know, when you find a diamond in the rough in a fifth round draft pick, when he would have first round talent, the question is, do the Cleveland Browns really want to develop it, or do they know how to develop that diamond in the rough? That's what they need to figure out. That's what they need to figure out. John Snyder said, I played quarterback for 13 years. I can tell you that newly lined up on O-line needs time to go. I don't want to see him get crushed. Yeah. They had a new line at Jackson State. They had a new line every year at Colorado. Man, it's time to play football. Either you gonna man up or you shouldn't have entered the NFL draft. Shedeur ready. He's ready. He's ready. Some of this stuff is out of his control. He can't pick his offensive line in the NFL. He can't pick his wide receiver in the NFL. He can't pick his defense in the NFL. He got to go what they want. He got to go for what he knows, for what he got. And it's up to his coaching staff. It's up to his coaching staff, John Snyder, to give him them players as the years go along for him at that QB1. You can't pick your offensive line. You can't. He just got to know and how to identify a blitz. And the Mike linebacker sees your defense is in a cover two and a cover three and get the ball out your hand. That's all you got to do. Have a good running game and get that ball out your hand by making quick, smart decisions with the football. Man, you can't run for competition. You just can't. Troy Aikman got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. His first year, they went 1-13 or 1-12. Didn't win a game. Didn't win a game. But he got that experience out the way. And after that, he went to road. They add pieces along the way. It's the same thing with Cleveland Brown. Once you identify your franchise quarterback, just like Jimmy Johnson did at the Dallas Cowboys when they drafted uh, Troy Aikman. They got them another running back by the name of Emmitt Smith, got a wide receiver, Michael Irvin, same thing Cleveland did. Get out there from the jump and start it off to see what your team needs for next year. And then you build off. You build off. One thing about training camp, one thing about inter squad practice and preseason game and regular season game, you can't hide from competition. Just when them shoulder pads come on, it gonna separate the boys from me. Quarterback, center, guard, tiger, tight end, wide receiver, running back. Gonna separate. Gonna separate. Let's go. I think he ready. That's just me. To see, because what the Cleveland Browns have found out during OTAs about Shedeur Sanders, he built for the moment. They see him out there working out during the offseason. They see him out there in Vegas training in the rain. They see him out there in Texas running at midnight. They know how his mental toughness is. They seen his arm talent. They seen his work ethic. They've seen all of that with Shedeur. And what I like about it, they are starting to witness a generation type quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. See, they old and established, and they can't handle what Shedeur really brings to the table with his brand, with his social media presence, with his fan base. See, they ain't used to that. They ain't never experienced a quarterback that bringing that during this era because they are in the old establishment that they haven't. It's just different now. It's just different now. When have you known a fifth round quarterback have the top selling jersey from the draft they ever been in? That let you know now Shedeur is a generation type talent quarterback. And the old establishment, they can't handle. That's why you see Tony Grossman out there reporting like he reporting. That's why you see Mary Kay reporting false information, just like they are doing. I'm just trying to tell you, Mr. John Snyder, that, that they ain't used to that with a person with their brain like that. They're not used to that. The man didn't have the brand that Shadua bringing to the table, that Coach Prime, Deion Sanders created when he was playing. He was building his fan base back then when he was small. That's why this story is going to be the most talked about story of the NFL this year. They want to see how they going to handle Shedeur Sanders. What's up? I love CC. Max said Mary Kay just trolling. She do it. That's exactly what I said the other night. She just be trolling. See, Shedeur just different, y'all. He just different. He come from a unique, different situation than any other quarterback in the league. It ain't just the quarterback from Cleveland. It's the quarterback in the NFL. And like I said, Shedeur is on a mission. He ain't just coming to be QB1 for Cleveland. Man, he coming, man, to put the NFL on notice. Well, y'all messed up when you didn't draft me number one. I'm the best quarterback that was in this draft. I was the best player in this draft. And that's why he tweeted, time will tell. I'm telling you, the dude mindset is right on point. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's just different, family. The Cleveland Browns are starting to see, starting to witness a generation talent quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. And the old establishment can't handle it. They are not used to seeing a rookie quarterback with this much talent, with this much poise, with this much character, this much leadership. They're just not. And matter of fact, he doing it right out the gate. Right out the gate. And it shows, Shedeur are showing them you don't have to sit for 5 to 6, 8 games. You don't have to sit a year or 2 or 3 years to be a starting quarterback. He ready right now. He's showing you. He's showing you. He's showing you. Man, I ain't got to sit no 5 or 6 or 8 games. I'm ready now. Time will take. I ain't got to do the quarterback that behind Aaron Rodgers for no 2 to 3 years before they get me the ring. Man, I'm ready now. You really think I'm coming up here in Cleveland to sit behind Joe Flacco for a year? You really want me to come up here in Cleveland to sit behind Kenny Pickett for to decide is he the one? Y'all really want that? You really think you do something? Come to Cleveland, gonna sit behind Dylan Gay? No, the time is now. He's showing you, man. My mindset is different from the rest of these jokers. My mindset is different from everybody. Everybody. That's why I'm working. My dad already done told me and my brother, man, y'all should be working. You should be training. You should be working. Y'all should be training. You should be working. Y'all should be training. You should be working, training, working, training. That's what you should be doing. That's what you know to do. That's what you know to do. And that's why you haven't heard of a quarterback going out there doing the things that Shedeur Sanders have done in OTAs and mandatory minicamp. BWatts, what did he do? He broke all kind of records. All kind of records. See, if ESPN Cleveland, I told y'all, I heard reports, two different reporters on 92.3 said when they calculated Shedeur numbers, I told you, when they calculated Shedeur completion pass percentage, they had him at 89. I told you they were gonna dumb it down. I heard two different reports. I tried to get the video, but they haven't sent it to me yet, so I can play it. They said when they was out there and charted every throw that Shedeur threw, because they followed him everywhere he went. Two reporters, one was a black guy and one was a white guy, said they had him at 89% pass completion rate. I knew they were gonna dumb it down just to keep it close to Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. I knew they were gonna do that. But it's cool. It's cool. We'll sell it for the 77. But I know he did better than that. Because reason why I know he did better than that, and that report came out that wasn't accurate, he the only one that had an interception. When several occasions and several times on my show, I done showed you each quarterback through at least two interceptions. Everybody but Shedeur. I showed that one when that ball popped up and somebody caught the ball. I saw last night on Twitter. I messaged them. They haven't sent the video. I need this video. When they was out there. As a matter of fact, the dude that reported that, he was on NFL Live yesterday. I saw him. I saw him. I knew they weren't going to report the facts. I knew that. I knew because Shedeur just ain't that type of quarterback that be throwing the ball in the dirt, on the ground, or don't throw the ball near the wide receiver. He ain't that type of quarterback. He always have been action. At Jackson State, he was a 72% pass completion quarterback. At the end of Colorado, he 74%. 74%. That's in a real game. Now, you asking him to go up there? You asking him to go up there and throw the ball around in short pants with no pass rush. You know he gonna throw the ball better than 70% when he was doing when the heat was on, when the defense was on. Come on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they said they had him at 87.4%. And they said they was there every time he moved. They charted him. Sports Talk BWatts. I hope you get the video so we can spread it. Hey, I hope I get it too. Yeah, I sent it to him around about midnight. I hope he get it. Send it to me. Now that's in pass. All of this doesn't cover. Yeah, yeah. So John Snyder said Pickett, Gabriel are both bag up the doors of franchise quarterback. That's it is a difference. And I agree with you, Mr. Snyder. Yeah, they'll bag up quarterback. Matter of fact, Zach Jackson, who was out there, no, watched Cleveland Browns organization for over 10 years and said, hey, this dude don't even look like he belongs. Now, when I heard Mary Kay, I listened to Mary Kay. I think I ran across, I was listening to I think it was 92.3. And all of a sudden I heard her voice came up. So I just listened in on it. I started to click off it right away. But I went on and listened to hear what she had to say. She said the reason why Shedeur is looking better than all the quarterbacks is because Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel haven't shown their real game yet because they are scramblers. What I said. When have you known Kenny Pickett to scramble? Did he scramble when he was in Pittsburgh? Well, why they get rid of him, Mary Kay? Did he scramble when he was in Philadelphia? Why they didn't want to keep him as a backup? Mary Kay, you need to stop. See, when she said that, I said, whoa, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mary Kay, slow down. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. I mean, it's okay to have your favorites, but as a beat writer for the organization, You speak for the whole team. See, I ain't no beat writer. You the beat writer. You supposed to give accurate information for your fan base to be the judge. Somebody could be listening to you, Mary Kay, to decide if they want to come to a game or not, to decide if they want to buy a ticket or not. Yeah, you just can't do that, Mary Kay. I'm sorry. You just can't do that. Yeah, we standing with him all the way. All the way. Let's see. John Snyder. G. Bush from the barbershop has his credential. He will be at the camp. So yeah, John Snyder. Yeah, G. Bush. He was a guest on my show 2 weeks ago. Yeah. He told me he was going out there. Yeah, I enjoy it. Matter of fact, I'm planning on getting him back once training camp start, and we'll be putting out more information about that. Yeah. You mark my word, there's a conflict of interest between ownership and GM and coach. Yeah, it is that. We know who that owner want. We know who that owner want. Yeah. Zip Jones said Mary Kay stopped the madness. Oh man, she just went. I wish, man, I didn't even want to. I could have got that video. I didn't even want to play it. I said I didn't even know she was the reporter. You know, I didn't know she was a guest on the show. Cause the guys were talking. Then all of a sudden she came up with her voice. I said, "What? This sound like Mary Kay. He gonna say that crazy stuff that Dylan Gabriel and Ken Pickett haven't shown their true skills yet. And it looks like Shedeur is performing better than them. Look like, yeah. She said, look like. I said, man, please. Yeah, she on it, bro. She on it. Kenny Williams say they are both see. Yeah, exactly. Why they trying to report that Shedeur CFL? They need to report them. Yeah, you're right, Kenny Williams. Yeah. But I'm not gonna try to knock another quarterback down just to raise up Shedeur. Shedeur just a better quarterback than them right now. And we know that. We seeing it on a regular basis. We seeing that. I don't know where Mary Kay got her journalism degree from, but it should be revoked. See you there, man. I mean, hey, I, go over there on if y'all are on X and type in Mary Kay 92.3 and scroll down about 3 sections, and you're gonna hear that video. I said, man, what in the world she get that from? Yeah, she be trolling. She trolling. She do it just need no media. That Zach, he don't need no media. He don't need none. He don't need none, bro. None. Just go out there and work and keep working. That's all you gotta do. Do like just like he been doing. Matt, you're right. He don't need none. He don't need none. Because trust me, that media, it finna come. Hmm. It finna turn up a notch. They thought, man, I'm telling you, it finna get hot. It finna get hotter. Finna get hotter. Kind of stuff. You telling the truth, BWatts. I heard men of Mary Kay. Hey, shit. Mary Kay something there, man. Her and Tony Grossman, they refuse to give Shedeur Sanders the credit. They keep talking about the hype, the hype, the hype. Well, I'm telling y'all right now, like I said last night, that hype is real. Ain't nothing about Shedeur Sanders is fake. Ain't his football IQ ain't fake. His the hype around him ain't fake. You really think the CU aunties and CU buff would be following Shedeur and talking about them on a daily basis if he were trash? And just because his last name is Sanders. You really think I would be up at 8 o'clock in the morning, every morning, at 8 p.m. Eastern time at night, every day, talking about Shedeur if he were trash? If I didn't see him as a franchise quarterback, and that y'all will be here in the chat and that y'all will be tuning in, man, these folk got to be crazy. Ain't nobody doing that. There isn't nobody doing that. It's just not. So the hype is real. The hype is real. And when Bucky get out there, when Will off get the permission from Cleveland, he already got the permission from the commission. Now, when he get the permission from Cleveland, man, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on like popcorn. It's gonna be a move. Moving. It's gonna be a move. Yeah, it's gonna be a movie. That's all I got to say. Be what the Brown O line concerns me. Are they up to the task? It's all beginning up front with them, the running game and the pass game. From what I'm hearing, from what G. Bush saying, hey, he said that offensive line when they talk that player, that offensive tackle from coming back from retirement, they said they ready. G. Bush said they ready. He said they don't have the depth on the offensive line, but they starting the offensive line. He said three of them. Said them boy, they're right. Now he didn't say nothing about the center. He said the two Tigers and one guard, they ready. That's what he told me. And he ain't the only one who said that. There's a lot of people on my LinkedIn page that stay in Ohio. They say they ready. They say they ready. Said they got three running back that show not the truth. Now one that got in trouble. I'm sure he gonna get suspended about 5 or 6 games. But when he come back, oh, he gonna be dangerous. That running game gonna be dangerous. Dang. See you after you cancel. Yeah. Yeah. They will cancel you out in a minute, big dog. Mac, you crazy, man. Oh, but yeah, yeah. Uh, what is Cleveland media going to say when 12 outperformed in preseason? That, yeah, you can't lie no more. Playing for Birdie, they're not going to be able to lie no more because it's going to be too many people out there watching. You got too many people going to come back and report what they saw, not what they feel. People like Zach Jackson, when he went on the Ultimate Sports Channel show, he hit him with the 1-2 punch. Boom, boom. Yeah, he hit him when it first started out in that rookie mini camp. I don't play that video several times. Zach Jackson said, "Hey, it ain't even close." Yeah, hey, that host, he expect him to say that. No, he's shocked. It's shocking. It's shocking. See, that's why I know you can't get away with that now. Because people are coming back and telling the truth about what they saw. And once they tell you what they saw, yeah, it's a different ball game now. It's open to the public. They got 8 practices that's open to the public. 8. 8. You can't keep hiding from everything. You got to start getting your team ready for what? For the regular season. So Kevin Stefanski can't hide. He can't hide no more. People are paying close attention to them. They the biggest story in football right now. They just is. They just is. You're right, OFB. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna lie, women, male bashing moving. See, fuck crap. Oh, you crazy, man. Yeah. And the fans will see Blair, but they gonna see Big Dog. They just gonna see. My bad, I'm typing too fast. Hey, I'm there with you. I told you, Mary Kay. She ashamed of herself. She left me alone. She left me alone. She left you alone. Yeah. What's going to be happening when we get to tell it? Oh man, it's gonna be over after that, Big Dog. It's gonna be over. Once it hit that TV screen, it's over. It's over. They're gonna be the most talked about team in it, and all because of Shedeur. And you really think that owner want to leave that spotlight? You really think the owner want to leave the spotlight? Shedeur Sanders is bringing him the spotlight. Shedeur Sanders is bringing him the top selling jersey in the NFL. Matter of fact, the NFL. I don't know if I say that. Let's see. Matter of fact, the NFL. I'm gonna show you how your NFL work. They couldn't wait. The NFL. They couldn't wait, fam, till the team picture came out. You remember when the team picture came out with Shedeur Sanders? And then I'm gonna let y'all go. The NFL couldn't wait to post a picture. They couldn't wait. They didn't post no picture of Patrick Mahomes. The NFL didn't post no picture of Lamar Jackson nor Josh Allen. They post a picture on their X page and Instagram page of a fifth round draft pick, Miss Kevin Nash Whitney. The NFL did make this make sense, Matt. And I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm ready at my eyes. They hey, don't say it be wild. I got to say, listen, family. The NFL could not wait. They couldn't wait, family, to post a picture of Shedeur Sanders on their website, on their Twitter page. They could not wait to post a picture of Shedeur Sanders. Man, you can't make this up, y'all. A fifth round draft pick. Now, Rebel Nelson, Mac, BD, Zipper Jones, Kevin Nash Williams. I wonder why they are so fascinated with Shedeur Sanders. The NFL. I want to know Tim Eyes. I want to know Mac. I want to know OFB. Zipper Jones. Yo, more money. Okay. Why are they so fascinated about Shedeur Sanders? He can't even practice. They got to call him in the office. Can you take a picture? Rocking that 12. BD. Why the NFL got to post it on their website? Y'all got Patrick Mahomes. They have Lamar Jackson. They have Josh Allen. They got Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, who they don't forget about this year. ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Nightcap. Everybody want to talk about Shedeur Sanders. Frederick Hampton, I just want to know why. The NFL went out their way 3 days ago and posted Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, fifth round draft pick. Fifth round draft pick. Yeah, stop the madness, bro. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Fifth round draft pick. They want to post him up on his social media page, on their social media page. And that thing got millions of likes. Millions of likes. Clickbait. That's all what it is. The NFL know they made a mess. They made a big time mess. Shedeur Sanders is training camp ready. He's the face of the NFL. Shedeur Sanders is the face of the NFL. He's the face of the NFL. They can't help it. Playing for Birdie. You're right. They can't help it. They can't help it. They can't help it, family. They just can't help it. They made a mistake. They made a mess. As Miss Carolyn Shepard said, they made a mess. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled their own bag. Miss Kevin Nash Williams said, I'm not surprised. He bringing all the eyes, the money, and everything. You know they use us till they don't need us no more. You're right. You're right. OLB said, the truth outshines a lie any day. The lies done ran out. Them lies done ran out. They almost had us. Now they taught us a lesson. They got us our attention. But we ain't going nowhere. They thought we were gonna fade away and drop there. Oh no. We got more closer. We got more closer. Like Coach Prime said at that Big 12 presser, you watch us to win and you watch us to lose. No matter what you want to see, you gonna watch. You want to see us and you gonna watch. Either you gonna watch us to win in life or you gonna watch us to lose. Either way, you gonna watch Colorado. Either way, you gonna watch them Sanders boys, Shedeur and Shiloh. Either way, you gonna watch. And he ain't lie about that. The NFL is robbing, highway robbing Shedeur Sanders and his brand. They paid him $4 million contract over 4 years. $1 million a year after taxes. He probably gets $720,000 per year. Highway robbing. But here they is pumping up the NFL by showing off Shedeur Sanders. They didn't use Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. They didn't use Patrick Mahomes, the number one quarterback who they voted on last night as the best quarterback in the league. They didn't use Josh Allen, who they voted number two, and they didn't use Lamar Jackson. They went down and got a fifth round draft pick, who they say is this past draft, and used him for their website and social media plays. They used Shedeur Sanders' picture for their social media page. A fifth round draft pick. Yep, fifth round draft pick. Max said, please leave. Oh, it is what it is, big dog. It is what it is. Hey, well, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this morning. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back tonight with Uncle Steve and JR Boxing. JR Boxing is back from his 2-week vacation. Hit me up on yesterday, said, man, I made it back, and it's good to have him back safe and sound. We'll see what the fellas have to say later on tonight. But once again, thank y'all for rocking with me every morning at 8 a.m. to get my day started, and I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate y'all. Good group, good discussion. Appreciate your participation. If you don't mind, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Appreciate you. Zipper Jones, Mac, Kim Nash, William, Callan Shepard, BD. Appreciate y'all. Everybody else, Tim I appreciate y'all. If I forgot a name, hey, I'm sorry, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll probably drop a video around about lunchtime, and I'll be back again at 8 o'clock tonight. Y'all have a good night, and thank you for rocking with me, and I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
The next bus coming, you on the way.